Well, how about this? Take a look at Bitcoin. It is jumping 9%, and it is bringing all the other names with it in the cryptoverse. It's the moment that crypto bulls have been waiting for. President Biden finally taking the first step toward regulating digital assets today. He signed that long-awaited executive order giving federal agencies 180 days to review and make policy recommendations. In essence, saying the United States must maintain technological leadership in this rapidly growing space. It must play a leading role in international engagement and global governance of digital assets consistent with democratic values and U.S. global competitiveness. Not so scary. Crypto markets soaring on the news. Let's check it. We got Bitcoin at 42,083. So it's still very far from its 68,000, 69,000 high that we saw last November, but the rest of them are looking good. We should look at Terracoin as well. That one is jumping pretty significantly. I believe last check was 7%. And so as we look at all of these names, 17%. Wave Financial Group is an SEC-registered digital asset wealth management and fund provider with more than $1.5 billion in assets under management. And his name, the CEO, is David Siemer. David, give me your gut reaction to this EO. Was it scary? Did you embrace it? Is it worse or better than expected?
It's decidedly better than expected, and it's also very light on details, so it could get worse, I guess. But the way it's framed right now, it really goes to the heart of what regulation could be needed in this country, which we certainly do need regulation around crypto assets. Hopefully, good regulation. But it's incredibly positive for the industry. You're seeing this reaction today, and there was a lot of fears it would be a lot worse.
I was amazed in the executive order by this phrase. Technical frontier. That to me has a very positive connotation. So when he said, we need, in this executive order, the president said, we need to look at all of this this opportunity, the rise in digital assets, to reinforce American leadership in the global financial system and the technological frontier. It's almost as if they are acknowledging that crypto is here to stay. And even better, they talked about creating a digital dollar, or at least looking into that. How big could this be?
Yeah, on the first part of this, it is big. I mean, the lack of competition in crypto is kind of systemic because of all the gray area non-regulation. The oldest truism in this asset class is, you go back to the early days, is the more regulations you violated, the more successful you were. If you look at the early, major crypto exchanges, it was great user experience at first. There was no AML, KYC, super easy to get an account. Lots of exchanges launched that did it the right way, the highly regulated way, virtually all of which failed. And even to this day, there's a lack of competition because of the regulatory uncertainty. If you look at like ICE, which owns the NYSE, they could compete great with Coinbase, and the fees they charge are less than 1,000th of what Coinbase charges. But they don't enter the space because of the uncertainty, which is obviously bad for consumers.
Yeah, well, I look at this sort of sense that it feels like the administration is throwing in the OK boomer towel and really realizing that these are opportunities. You see Coinbase, the crypto exchange, up 11%, Gladstone Commercial Corp up 1%. So I'm inclined to believe that this is a positive for the crypto world. That said, under the best of circumstances, one government agency has trouble sort of culling and putting together ideas for regulation. It's almost as if the Biden administration threw a piece of red meat to all of the financial regulators out there, these dogs out there, and I use that in the nicest term, and saying, okay, do with it what you will, and let's see what you come back with. Do you have any hope that this will be some type of coincidental and sort of perspective that is more positive for the world of crypto?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think our hope, for a lot of the insiders in this asset class, is that they will, maybe create a new agency. The hope right now is, especially with the comments Gensler likes to make, is that it will not fall under the SEC, which would be the most kind of punitive way to look at this. And the challenge is, if it goes under the SEC, everything becomes a security. You end up in a completely, kind of accredited investor world. You basically lock out, huge swaths of our population from being able to participate in, what we think is the most exciting financial market ever. And that'd be a huge negative for the space. So this was very, very positive. We would love to see,
Right.
maybe under the CFTC or a different agency would be much more proper for our asset class.
One quick note that I saw, noticeably absent any mention of stable coins. The stable coins are the ones that are tied to the U.S. dollar. I believe there's about 80 billion that is moving around in the stable coin world. Tether, of course, is one of the biggest names. Do you infer anything from that?
Well, the private sector is, you mentioned the government-backed digital currency, which the private sector has basically started to do without them. So there's actually about 160 billion in stablecoins trading around the world in crypto right now. It's, small in financial, big overall finance terms, but a pretty big number. And that's because the hole the government has kind of left there. Okay. So now I don't think that hole is going to get filled by the government anytime soon. The speed and kind of pace of innovation, from that sector is just very, very slow. I don't think we'll see a proper coin that is, a better version of a stable coin come out. It's certainly not in the next 5 or 10 years. And then we'll probably be way too late.
Okay. We want you back because this is a story that is in progress. David Siemer, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.